This is the biggest disclosure from Hollywood or any streaming service anyway. Infinite amounts of data on 18,000 titles. What did we actually learn from it?
Well, we learned a lot. I mean, we've been waiting for this moment for 10 years, wondering what exactly people are watching on Netflix. And I think the biggest takeaway from yesterday is that more than 50% of the viewing in the first 6 months of the year was driven by Netflix originals. So original movies, original TV series, and that's sort of a validation of all the spending that has been done on original programming by these streaming services over the past several years.
I gotta say, I haven't watched a single minute in any of those. I mean, maybe that speaks more to a parent than it is to Netflix lack of addiction. But ultimately, this has been forced in some way by the strikes. Why was this transparency wanted?
Well, the creative community has been demanding more transparency for years. I mean, there was really no way to know if your show was a hit, was it a failure. You kind of had to take the streamer's word for it. And so Netflix, yesterday acknowledged that part of this was that by keeping this data to themselves, it had built up all this mistrust with their creative partners. And so, this is a way for everybody to know this is where you stand, this is what people are watching. And it's a big flex by Netflix also because it's going to show the world how much more people are watching on Netflix than any of the competitors.
And it's important for the actors in the context of the strikes we just had because this was at the center of talks.
Yeah, I mean, also the compensation model in terms of, rewarding, creators and actors, and writers residuals based on, if your show was really popular. Part of that was you need to know what's popular. Now that data is going to go to the guilds anyways, but it also now allows the rest of the world to check this out. You can bet that every writer, actor, producer, even the competitors are going to be pouring through this data, wanting to know, okay, this is what people are actually watching.